Welcome to Feeling Data. Today, we present two projects that transform numeric data into human perceptible qualities, offering insights on creating emotionally engaging data experiences with AI. I'm Tiange Wang, multidisciplinary designer and creative technologist whose work explores innovative interaction paradigms bridging humans, technology, and the environment through creative data visualization, emerging technology product design, and multimedia art installations.
My name is Huang. I'm a multidisciplinary designer. My work looks at the intersection of physical objects and digital experiences. I'm interested in spatial and industrial design, fabrication, and creative scripting.
The first project is called Data Wagashi, and its extension, Digi Wagashi. The doomism surrounding climate change can make it feel overwhelming and disconnected from our daily lives. The complexity of climate data, often presented through numbers, charts, and preaching, only adds to this detachment, making the information hard to relate to our senses and emotions. Can we create more tangible, accessible, and fun experiences around climate data by engaging senses beyond the visual? So we turn to food, a universally loved and relatable medium, to make complex environmental data approachable, foster empathy, and empower people to make better choices. Inspired by the Japanese confection art wagashi, Data Wagashi goes beyond mere visuals by incorporating taste, smell, texture, and physical interaction, expanding the vocabulary for how we understand and interact with data. With Data Wagashi, data transforms from numbers on a screen to a vivid and engaging multisensory journey.
We created data wagashi sets, each designed based on a corresponding data set. Here are two examples. One of our sets, Auto, is about the environmental impact of foods production. It is based on a data set about the carbon footprint of producing different types of food. The top part of each data wagashi piece indicates the type of food. The coffee flavor base corresponds to the carbon footprint created in the production of this food. The greater the carbon footprint, the more coffee in the base, the bitter the piece tastes. Here's another data wagashi set showing the changes of ocean temperature, CO2 level, and the Arctic ice over the past 60 years. We transformed the analysis result of this data into data wagashi. Each piece contains a melon cube to evoke the feeling of sea ice. The cube's volume changed to reflect the amount of sea ice in the year it stands. We adjusted the natural coloring to create warm or cool shades reflecting ocean temperature. White sesame seeds and edible flour on the outer layer represents noise of higher CO2 levels with their sandy textures. This is a view that highlights the climate differences between 1980 to 2020.
Building on this Data Wagashi work, we built a generative AI-powered tool called Digi Wagashi that enables you to get Data Wagashi recipes by choosing different data stories, so that you can follow the recipes and make Data Wagashis at home and share with more friends, families, and more people. You could customize the recipe by entering your own data and specifying the formula for Data Wagashi sets. And you can ask questions and see what the AI tells you about the data story, the Data Wagashi pieces explained, and how to make them. Using OpenAI's Assistant API's code interpreter and function calling, Digi Wagashi selects the appropriate dataset based on the chosen data topic, analyzes it, and provides the recipe results based on the corresponding mapping rules. It also dynamically displays inline UI components in the chat, such as chosen topics, order forms, and recipe outputs. This experimental tool is a provocation of bringing climate awareness efforts into consumer products and maximizing the reach of climate messages by embedding it into an existing action like ordering food.
Treelander is a classic home product design. It uses tree color data and computer vision to create a visually gradient calendar. The product starts with the question, how might we connect with the nature and sense the change of time again? Calendar often comes with themed graphics that really reflects on what this calendar is, where it comes from, and how the material is sourced. Treelander is a new calendar that reconsiders the relationship between paper and the tree. Every piece of paper was once a tree. and Treelander shows user the seasonal color change and the beauty of this tree before it is made into the calendar. We divided a year-long composite video of a tree into 365 frames. Using computer vision, we analyzed the color composition of each frame and transformed them into pure color gradients.
It engages users by making them active participants in the unfolding story of the seasons, turning the simple act of date checking into a daily environmental reflection. Tiering each page to move to the next day symbolizes the consumption of trees. By flipping the calendar pages day by day, you see the color from brown to baby green to deep green to yellow to white. You think beyond the desk, feel the changes of seasons, and remember the sacrifice of this tree. Data always tells a story, with emotions and feelings playing a key role. While objectivity is crucial in some contexts, thoughtfully using emotion is equally important. LLMs not only simplify creating charts and graphs, but also enable exploring emotions and mapping large datasets to multisensory qualities.
Instead of just making a deck to show people 20 degrees seawater temperature rise, we can design a way for people to feel directly the difference. Imagine experiencing wildfire not through statistics, but by tasting the burning flames through a range of spicy dishes, and touching the roughness of the scorched grass. By physicalizing data, we translate numbers back into experiences that can be seen, touched, and felt. Thank you.
Thank you very much.